learning more about multiple parents being taken into custody by ICE agents at a school bus stop in Ypsilanti Tuesday morning. The Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office says all 4 parents have students in the Ypsilanti School District. But an ICE spokesperson says the agency does not target schools or bus stops and no children were present at the time of the arrests. But arrests did happen near a bus stop. ICE says those parents remain in custody pending immigration proceedings and will receive the full due process. Washtenaw County Sheriff Alicia Dyer issued a statement on her personal Facebook page this afternoon. Dyer confirms ICE was in the county but did not do any enforcement action on school grounds or at bus stops. She goes on to say ICE has agreed to better communicate in the future when they leave Washtenaw County. Any other reports on Wednesday are rumors. A live look over